Escape is a popular compact SUV with a lot of great features. But like any vehicle, it has its flaws. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at some of the drawbacks that you should be aware of before making a decision. First, let's talk about the interior. While the design is modern and the space is decent, some of the materials used inside don't feel as premium as what you might expect, especially when compared to some of its competitors. In certain areas, you'll find hard plastics that feel a bit cheap for the price point, which can be disappointing if you're looking for a more luxurious experience. Another common complaint with the Ford Escape is the infotainment system. While Ford's Sync 4 system is generally responsive and packed with features, it can be a little frustrating to use at times. The interface isn't as intuitive as some other systems, and there's a bit of a learning curve when it comes to navigating through all the options. Additionally, the voice recognition feature can occasionally miss commands, which can be inconvenient when you're trying to stay hands-free. Now, let's move on to the performance. The base engine, while efficient, may feel underpowered for drivers who are looking for a more dynamic experience. It's great for fuel economy, but when it comes to acceleration or passing on the highway, it can feel a little sluggish. If you prioritize performance, you'll probably want to opt for the more powerful engine options. But keep in mind that comes with a higher price tag and may reduce the fuel efficiency. Speaking of price, while the Escape offers a lot of tech and safety features, it can get expensive quickly as you start adding options and upgrades. The higher trims can push the Escape into a price range where you might find more luxurious SUVs with better materials or even slightly larger vehicles with more cargo space. Lastly, while the ride is generally smooth, the Escape's suspension can sometimes feel a bit too firm, especially on rough roads. You might notice bumps and vibrations more than you would in some of its competitors, which could be a downside if comfort is a top priority for you. To sum it up, the Ford Escape is a solid SUV, but it's not without its flaws. The interior materials, infotainment quirks, base engine performance, and rising cost with upgrades are all factors to consider. It's still a great option for many drivers, but make sure these potential downsides don't outweigh the positives for your needs.